for reference for everyone here, I am planning on trying my first champion level dungeon. It's going to be great, and by great I mean we're probably going to die. But there's an ancestor portrait going. 50% resolve XP is great, so we're going to be going for it.
The big thing that makes that such an appealing item is that anything that when we get a request for somebody to join in, and we have to hire them as a fresh-faced, wet behind the ears recruit, it can take some time to get them back up to par, especially since we don't really have any point to doing apprentice or veteran tier dungeons anymore, except to get cash,
right?
And trinkets if the good stuff pops up there. So the sooner we can get them into the level 5 tier, the better.
Right. So I am going to be trying something a little crazy.
Ooh.
I know. I am going to be trying to go with the 2 occultists in the Cove. Because they should be doing a lot of damage with the...
If there's ever a place to send 2 occultists, it's probably there.
That actually... Yeah, I have a little bit of a concern for that. Because he does have a Torn Rotator. But he's also the Eldritch Slayer. Oh, he's got the wrong Eldritch Slaying. Oh, in that case, I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, then you'll put him in rank 4 and not have him stab things.
Right. Whereas I will put him in rank 3 and have him stab things. Says Ven.
I think Ven is dubious. Ven, also, I know you're one of the, Shodan is ultimate waifu types. If you see the Kickstarter for the remake of System Shock, Flython. Crazy's always good. Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, we shall see. The important thing is that the person up front has melee, and I'm switching out the weaknesses. Although I'm now kind of tempted to just ladle on the damage.
Yeah.
Damage penalties. On the other hand, knocking down their dodge would be good too.
Yeah, you probably want to have both of them on tap.
Right.
Be able to hex the fast people and weaken the strong people.
Right. So that means, what do I do for early for the front row?
Hey, Swift. We got a yo broopers.
Oh, I can just do this. Haha! No one can stop me. Ooh, I think I'll take Zane along. Actually,
yeah, it might be something new. Then it is the HD remake.
Yeah,
but I saw the Kickstarter.
Or Zane.
I saw the Kickstarter thing come up today. I think June to July 28th. I want to say.
See, he's a Cove adventurer. Eldritch, but we don't need somebody in the back rank.
Right.
Oh, he's an Eldritch Slayer too. Oh, I'm an Eldritch too. I think it makes sense that I would lead my team to glorious victory.
Yeah. All hopes were right on you.
Well, and everybody else.
Well,
Alright, so let's go ahead and at least go in the guild and make sure everybody's got everything. Speaking of, yeah, we've got that fully maxed out. Point blank shot is good. Duelist advance is good.
I do find it pretty hard to justify, sinking too many points in a tracking shot.
Right. And that damage modifier is never going to be going down, I don't think. So the only thing that would do would be to increase the accuracy.
Yeah. I think eventually the critical penalty will also not be as bad, but yeah, it's... The more I think about it, the thing with Grape Shot Blast is that it's really good early on. I think it starts to really taper off at the higher tier dungeons. Because HP ramps up faster than your damage does.
Right.
Especially when you take that much of a damage penalty. When you think about it, it's like 40, 80, it's like 20% more damage total, but it's split up among 3 enemies.
True.
I think unless you are doing an AoE strats with the Hellion and the Leopard with Hue and stuff like that, that could be pretty sick.
Right.
If all of them do their thing together.
Let's see. See, and Ven is the one who's going to be doing this, I believe.
You can right-click on to make sure, but I think it was Manuel that had the Torn Rotator.
Yeah.
Yep. Which he has weak grip, which is nice.
Right.
So both of them have a drawback in melee.
Right. But mostly I think damage is the important thing.
Honestly, with how important critical hits are, I go the other way around.
You think so?
5% damage is probably 1 hit point. Well, then again, if you do the math, a 3% chance of a critical hit will come out to less than 1 hit point. So,
Then, which did I have him equipped with? I had him with that one. Okay.
you want to make sure whichever one is using Damon's Pull keeps it upgraded, because you want the move chance to be high.
I think he was... Oh, no, it was Manuel.
So I thought.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get that up. Can't wait to get enough portraits to actually do that.
Yeah, seriously. You could trade in for it now.
True. Would probably be deeds, I'm thinking.
Deeds, you're very close to getting enough to get the...
So busts.
Yeah. Oh, that's busts we're pretty much done with.
Okay. And
So
I
there's
need...
I think I imagined it to be 3-to-1 on...
Well, 3-2.
3-to-2 on... Well, the portraits is what we're looking at.
Right.
So it'd be 12 of your busts. You can spare that. That'll get you to 33 portraits, and you're good to go. Yay! Oh, and that's our first... I think that's our first maxed out building.
I believe so, yeah. But first, let's go through here, make sure this works.
Knowing you probably want to max out his transform. Because that is he gets more damage out of it. And
then I'm thinking this one too, because it hits further and does more damage.
Okay. Yeah, the one that hits the third row is the one you want to, really.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about doing this too.
Yeah, that being said, rake plus grape shot and stuff like that definitely got potential.
Okay. And I think I'll upgrade this a little bit because an extra 10% stun would be good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to be going full on it, I don't think.
Right.
Okay. Then Manuel. You were thinking of having him with the thing because he only does less damage.
At this point, At this point, you're fine.
Okay.
Yep, it'll work. Yeah, I was starting to say, Ven. How have you grabbed anything with the Steam summer sale that you want to recommend? I know that a lot of people have been going crazy about that. You get a 1% critical increase. You lower the damage penalty,
and an extra CRT.
Mm-hmm. It's the critical point.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and that should be good.
Yeah, don't forget if there's anybody you want to take in to get stress relief and stuff like that. I save some cash for that. Well,
I wasn't thinking about doing that, because since this is champion, I need to make sure I'm fully up for it.
Mm. Oh, that's playing Stardew Valley. Yeah, Mox is playing that too. I saw her on that.
Okay.
I'm guessing they must have had a pretty good sale on it for everybody to be playing it.
See, actually, this is a long dungeon. On the other hand, it's champion, so I need to make sure I've got everything.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead, de-equip.
Yeah, I already did that.
Then let's go ahead and get rid of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you got doubles off.
Yep. Let's see where we're at.
Yeah, the rare class-specific trinkets sell for quite a bit. A jaunty hat. Yeah. Oh, okay. Find stun charms useful enough to double up on them.
Yeah, but we have other options too.
Okay.
So I'm not too worried about that.
I guess what we could have done is kept that one stun charm and sold the common tier one. Sea elephant.
True. Yeah, we probably could have.
Too late now.
Alright, so that's a little more cash to work with. Sure that everybody's got all of their stuff.
Right. Yeah, not having the tier 5 armor is going to suck a bit, but
yeah,
then it will be okay. Just want to keep our eyes open for crests so we can get this for next time.
Right.
The feeling of Evil Fizz level 6, which they confirmed, we're going to want to be as high as we can get.
Right. Alright, so that's everybody fully upgraded and everything. So I think I actually do have cash enough to start taking care of stress. So let's go for it.
Swift, Brute Bros, a Deadly Premonition is 90% off. Our standing offer. If someone gets it for us, we'll play it.
Right. All right.
The third eye may open.
Then yeah, I think I will just go ahead and toss her in.
Mm-hmm. Or not. What is ink big need? Vitalization? Yeah,
yep.
Welp.
I guess I'll toss Sway in there then.
Yeah. Sway's a Buddhist anyway. It's about meditation.
It's true. Flython says everyone should get Thea. It's great.
Huh. What? I feel like I've asked somebody, probably you, to elucidate on that before, but I can't remember. Might have been a different game because Thea doesn't sound familiar. All right, here's the most important part: picking out the trinkets.
Yep. I'm thinking the person with a knife should get the damage,
and whoever's got Damon's pole should get the move.
Right. And I think that was Manuel, wasn't it? Yes.
Yep.
So he gets moved.
It's the orange scepter, I think. Yeah. But debuff skill chance is good too.
Right. Which means that he should have. Well, both of these count as debuffs,
yes.
Don't they? Okay. So yeah, I'll go ahead and keep that then. Okay. Then.
If either one of them was spec'd for Abyssal Artillery, we could have put one of them in second rank even.
Right.
But the big drawback is you can't use a weird reconstruction at that point.
Right.
So.
And then I think I'll do this for him, and then he gets the damage in CRT.
I would make absolutely certain that whichever your primary damage occultist is, it's an accuracy buff, because there's a chance with the dodginess of enemies at this point that you might even miss the hex to lower their dodge.
Oh wow. I guess I could have that instead of the Cauldron.
Right, this Slavic mythology-inspired survival card game.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess I have heard of that, yeah.
My big thing is that I tend to be pretty allergic to card games of all sorts. So I think Sunring, maybe?
Yeah, somebody's going to want to have that if you're going to be going with the light. Right. It will be a little trickier to keep the light on because it's a long dungeon.
True. Do we have just a generic accuracy boosting thing?
I don't think there is one. Oh yeah, it is. It's the fanged common items all the way on the left. That one.
Do you think +5 would be enough?
It's better than nothing. It's 5% chance. Sunring is twice that.
And it is more damage. Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll just make sure to stockpile a lot of torches.
All right. In that case, I want to grab the sun cloak and all that good stuff too.
Right. Yeah, I was planning on doing that for either Zane or Benny.
Right. Because yeah, protection isn't amazing, although it will screen out 1 point of damage with everything. But yeah, the 10 points of dodge.
Then.
Hey, Sprawl. He's letting us know that to not plant is YOLO. This train has no brakes. Well, I think we'll be broken upon the rocks if Ben goes into his first champion dungeon half-cocked here. So.
I'm kind of thinking of going with this one, actually. Once again, just make him kind of the damage machine.
It's a very good item. Yeah, penalty to speed isn't too essential if you're basically going to approach him as a big weapon.
Right. My big weapon. See, and actually these aren't very good.
Yeah, at this point they are a little obsolete.
I will.
I do like the scabbard for a melee-based highwayman, because the bonus to bleed is like open vein is a very good move.
See, if I did these two, that would be an enormous amount of dodge.
That's worth a try. Of course, you want to have if you're relying on a point-blank shot and riposting for damage. I mean, you're going to be doing. I mean, I don't know. A tricky argument,
right? I'm thinking of. Yep, got to get those sweet ancestors trinkets.
Yes, Sprawl, we are manning up and doing a long dungeon.
Yep, when I do this, I go whole hog. except in the
war.
warrens. Yeah. I think I am going to go ahead and go with this.
Okay.
Just go with full-on dodge as much as possible.
That will be a dodge of 35, 50. So
Watch it not be enough.
yeah, I don't know what the default accuracies start becoming in Champion.
Actually, you know what?
Mhm.
If no, I'm doing that for accuracy. Right,
Yeah.
right. Then again, thinking about it, it's like maybe I should have in damage instead of dodge.
Damage is going to be important.
Right.
That being said, if he's going to be in rank 1 a lot, then it's worth it to keep the dodge up too.
Right.
So I think the Sun Cloak is probably fine, and the point of protection isn't bad.
Right.
Like I said, it is 1 point of damage off everything, and so that'll at least keep him safe from the.
I could give him these.
But yeah, Eldritch Slayer ring, good choice. 25% damage, basically no drawback here. So.
Yep, let's go for it.
Mhm.
Everything looks good to me, so...
All right.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Hand of Fate, too.
Mhm.
Part of me was thinking that I should possibly have gotten the fasting seal on somebody, but...
You haven't had the best luck keeping your food stocks in the Cove. Flatland recommended the Feather Charm, perhaps, instead of the Sun Cloak. Get some extra speed. Yeah, interesting choice.
Feather Charm.
You would lose 2 points of dodge and be more vulnerable to stun, and the point of protection, but you will get 2 speed out of it. Yeah, and it is a fair point too that the more often he goes first, the more often he can blow up whoever's in rank 1.
True.
Before they get a turn.
Yeah, we can try for the Alpha Strike.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, let's go for it.
The dodge of 31 is still pretty solid.
Yeah, in this case, even if the light doesn't go all the way, only one person's really penalized by it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and I am not hitting Embark. I'm wise to that game now.
Right.
Let's see. Let's do... Actually, one more shuffle would be good for this area, I think.
Sure. Yeah, what Ben had said about Hand of Fate is richly entertaining, and also a narrator figure feels like playing a solo D&D game with a slightly too invested DM in his basement.
Anything else I should grab? And that's pretty much everything.
Yeah, I think you're a little overloaded as it is.
Right.
But we can't cure bleed.
Right.
So it makes sense to bring some bandages along.
Just in case we fight a crab or two.
I would skip the holy water on this one because we're not going up against the siren and.
Well, I was worried about if we ran across a brackish pool.
That's anti-venom.
That's anti-venom. Wow. In that case.
But of course, that's all it does. Otherwise, anti-venom is worthless here. So,
wow. In that case, I'll have 3.
Right. That's one of those things. It's probably the first thing you toss.
Right.
So
I am going to keep the bandages again, just in case of
Exactly.
crab.
yeah, it'll help manage your problems there if you can just bandage up if you get hit if you get your arteries snipped.
Right. All right. I think that looks good.
I think so.
Sprawl just wouldn't bother with anti-venom.
Yeah, I feel this would be the first thing we toss, but hey.
Listen, we had enough cash for it though, so I'm not too worried about it.
Going back to D&D, Sprawl said that the rocks fall, everyone dies is more fair than the last card of Hand of Fate. Is it Exodia? I'm enough of a geek, Flython, to counter that Exodia with the last 5 cards of Hand of Fate.
Oh, gosh.
I think we can safely cut well, it is a treasure room.
Right.
Basically, we'll have to decide what crust we cut off of our bread here. And I think for a long dungeon, we can ignore 3 rooms. So maybe...
I'm thinking ignoring this one.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because I could just make the circuit.
Exactly, but we're not
Right.
having to backtrack there.
And then I'll see which ones of these I can snip.
Yeah, if we go straight ahead, we can try to ping the area around for scouting, and then go from there.
Right. I'm going with this one because at least the path there is pretty safe.
Yeah.
And this is herbs?
Herbs, yep. Should be getting loot and or food.
Right.
A little bit for the thing.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
In Radiance,
Yeah, good voice there.
find victory.
All right.
So everybody, what bets are we going to take? What's our over-under on Ben making it out of this? Is he going to run with his tail between his legs, or are we going to leave with the ancestor's portrait?
There we are. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, and sprawl the... Oh, bear in mind, skipping rooms with stuff in them are valid strategy to explore, after all. But it's...
Ouch.
Thing is that we'd want to grab the rooms that have something in them, though, right? But if you mean skip the rooms that have monster encounters or battle with Curio and nothing else, then yes, yeah, we know that. There's 3 rooms we get to skip, and judiciously picking the right one. Well, so this is wheeled 100% chance Ben would leave with his tail between his legs. Since it's Cove. All right, everybody, get your bets ready. In this corner. So I'll point out his first. Try to skip a treasure and try to go for it. Sure. Yeah, I think it's. Oh, first of all, 5. Yeah. Yeah, I think at this point it's right at the start, so we're not really risking anything to go get it. Now, that being said, this is still kind of a rough encounter, damage-wise already.
Right.
Yeah, it's like of all the encounters that Cove can send you, I think the 4 fishmen is one of the worst. There's just damage being dumped on you.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's also why I had 2 occultists. Ouch.
You need 3 at this rate.
At this rate, I'm starting to think so.
Can you headbutt him into range for the occultists to lash him? But you want the point-blank shot.
Yeah. Oh, very nice.
Snap. I guess you could... could demons... Oh, it isn't Demon's Bowl. More important to keep healing up it. Anyone willing to change your bets?
Yeah, that is not good. Sprawl looks at the party and says that I am boned, so... There we go.
He's saying, Etu Bruti?
Yep. Etu Bruti.
Oh, it's like he's having fun with the spelling of Etu Brute. Yep. Yeah. Then fall Ben, Borg. No stunners or DOTs, the Crabman gonna be hell.
To be fair, Zane is a bit of a stunner.
I'm sure he's very flattered,
Let's see. I think that actually... Just...
Yep, exactly.
All right.
Survey says... I think it's worth dumping.
That's a lot of crusts.
It's worth dumping the
one spare shovel?
Mm-hmm, and the citrines.
Oh, yeah. As though they're going to survive. Crests or portraits?
We're not done with portraits, but we need a ton of crests for the blacksmith, and we've gotten the major thing with portraits out of the way. The guild hall is the big one there.
You're alive, but you're in the long champion thing, so we shall see.
And you're taking point too. So okay, there we go.
Yeah. Wait, when did they?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess with the map is pulled out so far, you didn't see the tile turn red. Was that a good sign? Didn't quite do it. Almost did. No. The method here. Ah, okay. There was a method here madness there, but you had to get them with rake.
Right. That's my hope, anyway. Not quite.
Still a lot of damage, though.
Let's see. It's got 5. Will this do it? I can't reach him.
Oh, sorry. Then he should only be able to knife. Yeah.
See, there is a method to my bandits. I swear.
Jeez.
Yeah, the fact that they do so much damage.
Right. That is insane. At least we got to hopefully get the occultists some time to heal.
To heal 1 point of damage each.
Oh, okay. We almost hit 50% on that one. And then at that point, you probably have them transform back and...
I'm planning on chaining them, yeah.
Yep, for now, Zane is still alive.
There we are.
Flython said the Abomination stressed in a long dungeon gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine, but we shall see.
You know what the narrator says about confidence at this point.
I do, in fact, know. And in this dungeon, it is far more likely than in previous ones.
Next time you get a stack of deeds, you'll probably want to dump the anti-venom for it, because the deeds are the thing we also need.
Fair enough.
We're going to need, in addition to... Because we almost have enough for what we're trying to do next, but we're going to need another 50 for the other level 5.
Gorsh.
So...
Well...
Another mariner.
That's why we bring shovels.
Another misfortune.
Let's see. We haven't scouted that.
We have.
Oh, we have. Okay, that one's empty.
We don't know what's in the next area, but...
Right.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
This is good.
Yeah. Oh, a mandatory. Yeah, we can't skip that one. Yeah, if you're scouting, it turns up an enemy only room on a map of the dungeon. That's a prime one to ignore. Deeds and not portraits are the important one. So.
Yeah, but I thought that we had another stack.
Oh yeah, so they only stack up to 3.
Yeah. Well, I meant I had forgotten we had gotten crests.
Oh
instead.
yeah.
All right.
It gives a chance to de-stress a bit too with the trap there. Benny's the only one that can actually disarm.
Right. And watch it not work. Okay, there it goes.
Yeah. Basically, a class that is good at traps will usually always succeed at a given one in their at the appropriate level.
All right. Combat time.
Let's do this. What do we got?
Oh, we've got a crab. Okay.
Yep, I think Sprawl called it. Oh, that's a pretty good start, though.
Ironically, not what I wanted.
Okay. Oh, the stress wave bounces them back, right. So once you pull them into rank 1, they're basically done with how far they can move. But, if they're in rank 2, they can get themselves back.
Let's see, in theory, I can kill that with the 2 Abyssal Artilleries, and it will hurt him.
Check the damage you're going to do with them.
It's 18 to 14.
Oh.
Or 8 to 14.
Yeah, so actually, on average, it'll take 3. There'll be a hell of a sliver left with 2. But you could roll high,
Saying I'm thinking that I could. My other option is to do this on the crab.
The thing is, though, damage isn't his problem, because he basically...
That's true, it's bleed.
Yeah, he has a bleed and he has a stun.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to risk it, because I think I should roll favorably.
It didn't happen.
Oh, well.
In the pinch. Give you such a pinch. Nice.
Oh. This is good.
Zane is made of a sterner stock.
I probably shouldn't have done that.
A blighted, corrupted stock, but yeah, it would have been better to get some blight going on the crab.
Right.
Oh well.
I was thinking of trying to stun him.
Or that, either way.
Let's see. As it is...
Yeah.
If I were to do that in about 2 turns, it'll be dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 hits to do it. So. Oh, for a second I thought that somebody else had jumped in because Python changed the user tag, the color there. Focus Bracer over Lock of Fury, and he is shocked. Yeah, in this case, it's because if I remember right, that the Padlock of Fury is... Well, actually, no, we probably should have gone with that because of the extra points of speed. I think we would only got 5% damage out of it. So yeah, that's a good point.
There we are.
Yeah, we need you here when we're going through our equipment, Python. And marking helps him out with the...
Marking not so much, it's just to get his dodge down.
Yeah, I think I mentioned in one of those veteran dungeons that each tier enemies get a flat amount of dodge. And yeah, champion is getting pretty ridiculous.
Gorsh.
I just backhanded you into last week.
But I'll take that over the other option. Let's see. It's 1 to 3.
If you don't have any other meaningful choice, it might be worth it to just heal Benny.
True.
Stab is probably worth it because there's a chance of critical going on.
Didn't actually happen, but
They're pretty good odds.
there we are.
Yeah.
Alone does not dissuade
Zane dishes out enough damage. I think the crabs may not be as big of a,
Yeah, that was kind of my thought. Because once again, this team, I think it does enough damage
Right.
that it should be safe.
You might skip those 3, actually. That's 3 rune battles, a hallway battle, and 2 obstacles.
Yeah.
Because if you do skip it,
Then I have to go through all of these.
all of it. Great, that's not tremendous. You've got if you scroll a little bit, that is a go up. If you go all the way right, then up kind of, crisscross a bit, and it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, there's enough aggravating things here that I think I'll go for
That's 4 battles and no treasure.
Right.
So
There's Curios.
yeah.
Right.
Well, we know what room curios in the Cove are. They're statues.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we got the Dagon statue, which is okay. We don't have holy water for it though. We've got the mermaid, the figurehead, which is good, but
That's the thing. Part of me almost wants to go for it, but on the other hand, I think I would be resting anyway.
yeah, exactly. We've got 2 camping trips ahead of us. Of course, then again, you could use it in the camp.
True. Let's see. And I know that this one is safe, and if I can't scout there...
Ooh,
oh,
very
hey.
nice. Who needs a quirk? Who needs dequirked? Those are all pretty bad on Manuel, I think. Or Ben. No, Manuel.
Yeah, all of these are...
Well, resolution's not bad.
Right.
Those are pretty nasty ones.
Yeah.
Sane. Yeah. Yeah, egomania basically meaningless. So Paranormania could be bad, but the odds of getting any individual...
Yeah, I think I'll go with Ven.
Because he's got the whole roster of
Right.
5. Plus, hey, he's Ben.
And that's Herbs.
Herbs.
That could be worse.
Yeah. I think I don't recall what that does. It's something interacting with stress.
Go for slow on Beast, Flython says.
Huh. Oh, there's 12 points out oyster as well. Oh yeah, I forgot oysters are our room curios. Yeah.
Oh, they're Curios.
Mhm. Yeah, they're treasure chests that happen to be alive. If only herbs could heal my guilt.
Okay, I think I'll spend my first firewood here.
huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
Now, what do you mean, Flython,
Rats in
slow
a
on
maze.
beast?
Okay, no ambush, because that is not going to help.
Seriously.
Let's see. Oh, you can't do the QE thing. There it goes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You have no quality assurance or quality. No, that's QA. It doesn't work. Oh, we don't have any buffs to use here, do we? Oh, does he have the one? One of them is get some self. Yeah, that one's good. You'll plop that one on either Benny or Zane.
I'm thinking on Zane, because of all of them, I think he does the most reliable damage to more people.
Yeah. And he is used to having, Eldritch stuff going on. So
Let's see, that's...
you might be a good choice too to save a time unit on, so there's more time to clean guns. Yeah, I definitely consider that one. Yeah, I guess
Yeah, I'm thinking encourage on Ven there,
Uh-huh.
and then clean guns.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I know. We're talking about using the primary skills more often to see the unique dialogue for it.
Oh, Flython meant slow free reflexes on Zane.
Yeah, good catch. Right, didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. So he was trying to type it in quickly enough that we would catch it, and then,
Right.
as it is, we didn't understand what he meant.
Yeah, these things happen.
Yeah, if we do find some more coral, I think Zane's the right choice. I have never seen the occultist do that one. Normally, it's one of the female characters, like the Arbalest or the Grave Robber, that does